Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea and today I have another super late update slash finale slash intro for It's Panning Cats and Dogs. This is a Fantastic Ladies group collab. It was created by Deb from Deb B and Dannie from Dannie's Makeup. It is all about our furry friends. So I never did my finale, so I'm going to do that really quickly. And then I am like a month and a half late on the intro, so I'm going to do that right now as well. So this is round 2 and I'm really glad that they brought it back. So for round 1, they had best of breed, tell us about your pet as the first prompt. So I have had 6 pets over the course of my life. I already finished a prompt for my first pet and then I was working on my next 3 pets and then I never got to the last 2. So you'll see them later on in the video. But first, for my cat, Molly, she was a calico. I think I show this picture maybe every time. I don't know. Oh my goodness. But that's her. That's my little baby. I miss her so much. She was such a good kitty. But since she was a calico, I have this number 7 Stay Perfect foundation in the shade Calico. I wanted to finish it. I did not. I did use it 15 times. I can't really. I may be down here or maybe even down here. I don't know. But I did not finish that. Then for Nikki, she was our second cat. And she was orange. I have the Atelier Cologne Bohemian Orange Blossom perfume. I love this so much. It smells so good. I wanted to finish it. I did not. I used it 14 times. You probably can't see, but I'm all the way down here. Like, I don't have very many uses left on it. And then for Raven, who was my husband's cat, who unfortunately she did pass about 2 weeks after she turned 19. So she had a long life, but she is no longer with us, unfortunately. But for her, I wanted to do something. I had this yarn from this company called Bad Sheep Yarns, and it was in the shade Raven. So I wanted to use that for something, so I decided I was going to knit a pair of cat socks, like not socks for a cat, but socks that have cats on them. So this is all that I got done so far on it. I've just been working on so many other things that I haven't gotten back to this yet, but this is what I've got so far. They're looking so cute. I need to, once Christmas is over and I don't need to work on presents and stuff, I will get back to these, but that is how far I got on these. So that is it for best in breed for round 1. So now for everything that I was working on, and I did not get very far. I was just doing this in chronological order or numerical order, whatever. I only got up to prompt 18 out of 40, I think, so I didn't do so hot this round. We're gonna see in round 2 if I can do better. But the first thing that I was working on, holy crap, okay, I haven't updated this since, I think my last update for this project was April, because I finished this prompt in May and I haven't talked about it yet, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, for Border Collie, highly intelligent, something that doesn't require any skill to use. You don't need skill to use a rollerball perfume. I have the Skylar perfume in Peony Breeze. I wanted to use it 10 times and I did. And I don't remember anything about it because the last time I used it was in May. It smells nice. I like it a lot. That is my review on that perfume. Then for ID tags, product that starts with the first letter of your name. I had another perfume. This is Alice Brooklyn in the scent Aprez. I only got halfway through. My goal was to finish. Again, 14 uses on this. So I actually like it more than I thought I would. It's not something I would purchase like a full size of or even a travel size of or anything, but it's not bad. It's kind of like tree-y, outdoorsy. So not like my preferred scent profile, but it's not bad. Pug item with cute packaging. I think these mini little baby Rare Beauty blushes are super cute. This is in the shade Bliss. This was one of, I don't think it was last year's, maybe 2 years ago. one of the holiday kits. Anyway, that is the shade. I had a 10-use goal on this, and I met that goal. So this is also a prompt that's finished. Domestic short hair, most popular breed of cat, an item from your largest category. Obviously, that was an eyeshadow palette. I have this Persona Identity 2 palette that I bought like at the time that this project started. I had bought it the year prior. So this is 2 years old by now, and I wanted to bring it in for No Pan Left Behind. I did that. It is a very nice palette. I'm not like decluttering it. There's nothing wrong with it. I think I bought it because I know a lot of people hyped it up and it was on sale for cheap through, what was that? It started with a B. You know, that one box that everybody got every month that was grossly overpriced, or they like inflated the values of things. I can't think of it. You know what I'm talking about. But through their website, they did like a friends and family thing, and I bought a bunch of palettes. I think this might be the only palette I bought out of all of them that I'm going to keep, but it's nice. Not like for every day for me, but it's nice. And then for Sharpay, a skincare product that combats wrinkles, I had this Lancome Renergy Hyaluronic Acid, C plus niacinamide, and ferulic acid triple serum. I think this was enough for like 3 days. I used this a long time ago. That's empty. And then Boxer, an item still in the Boxer packaging. It's not anymore, but at the time, this Metal Bond gel liner in Colibri was in the box, and I had a 10-use goal on it. I did use it. This one is, I have to, like, if I want to use it, I have to put some whatchamacallit in there. This stuff, Duraline, wow. Because it's not dried out, but it's not like creamy like it should be. But I had a 10-use goal on it, and it's a very nice color, and I used it 10 times, and it is done. So once again, I forgot to get something to wipe my hands off with. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go into the intro for round 2. Okay, so now going into the intro for round 2. This year, they took more... This year they have some prompts that were suggested to them. They cut down the number of prompts. They went from 40 to 30. They still have the bonus prompt at the end, helping Paws, where you can donate time, money, used blankets, old newspapers, etc., to your local animal shelter. So that is a bonus prompt. You do not have to do it, but what kind of a person would you be if you didn't? I love you all. Anyway, you don't have to do it. It's just, like I said, a bonus one, but it is there. So I decided to I was going to do it rolling style again, but I'm trying to cut down my projects a little this year. And after watching Dannie's intro video where she brought everything in, and I believe Deb did the same thing as well, I was like, you know what? I think I want to do that for this project because there's not as many prompts. And for me, I think this year it just makes a little more sense to just know what I'm going to be working on the whole year and try to move things around according to that. So number 1 is Agility, a product that requires practice to use. This was suggested by Taru, who is Cruelty-Free Panner here on YouTube. I decided to go with a liquid eyeliner, specifically this Milani Waterproof Stay Put Matte Eyeliner because it is like the bottle and brush kind. This is just the black shade. I have used this quite a bit. I think if I keep it until like the end of this project or until it's gone, that is my goal because it's been open for like not forever, but it's been open for a while and I need to get uses on it. So I'm going to bring this into finish. Then for number 2 is balls or toys, something that rolls away. So I have this Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. It's in a tube. They're always like rolling off the counter, table, what have you. I obviously am going to bring this into finish. I'm not going to start this until the new year because I have one that I'm working on and it's been open long enough, but I don't like to start things like this mid-month because then I can never remember how long I've had them open. So I'm just going to use the other one until the end of the year. And then starting January 1st, I will use this one. And then I'll probably get like 3-4 months out of this before it's done. So these first two products are not super exciting because they're just kind of staples in my everyday makeup routine. For 3 is Beagle, a scent hound, so a scented item. I bought this at a TJ Maxx. This is, I'm guessing the company or the brand name is Le Monde Gourmand. This is the Chocolat Hazelnut perfume. I saw this and I was like, that sounds intriguing. And then I smelled it and I was like, yes, please. It's not super sweet chocolatey. And it didn't, like, honestly, what was this? Maybe $10 at TJ Maxx. It doesn't have the world's greatest staying power on me, but it smells so good. So I'm going to bring this in for, I said to finish. I'm not going to finish this. I'm going to change that to 24 uses. I got a little overambitious with that one. 24 uses on this. Another change they made was instead of having best of breed be an optional prompt, they made it one of just the regular prompts. So it's best of breed, tell us about your pet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back for my cat Molly, I'm going to bring back this foundation to try to finish it. For my cat Nikki, I'm going to bring back this perfume and I will definitely finish it because like I said, there's not that much left in here. For Raven, I'm going to hopefully finish these socks. I have like almost a whole year to finish 2 socks. You'd think I'd be able to do it. We'll see. And then I have 2 more pets that I never talked about in last round, so I'm going to bring them in this round. So first we have Buster. Buster's. He's special. So at the time, my husband and I were not living together yet because we hadn't even been dating for like a year. So I still only had Molly and he lived in his house with Raven. So I just had the one cat in my household. But for whatever reason, we had to take Molly to the vet. And he came with me. And we're in the room. And I don't even think I heard it. But he heard like a kitten meowing. And he asked the vet tech what that was. And she's like, oh, somebody found a little 4-week-old kitten down in Detroit. And they brought him up to us. And of course, my boyfriend at the time, unprompted, didn't discuss this with me at all. He goes, oh, can we see the kitten? Now, what do you think happened? So she brought in this tiny, tiny little gray fluffer, little fuzzball. And I was holding him and cuddling him and falling in love. And wouldn't you know it, this cat knows a sucker. He took his little paws. He went like this. And he gave me a little kiss right here. So, of course, we had to adopt him. Like, he was still too young. We didn't get him for about 3 or 4 more weeks. But that is how Buster came into our lives. And he is quite the chonk now. He's a little, especially since Raven passed. And I haven't figured out, like, the best food ratio for the other 2 cats yet. He's put on a little bit of weight. So, he's a fatty now. But he is my giant floofy chunk. And so I decided for Buster, I wanted to bring in something that was kind of like, it was just bigger than normal, So I decided I was going to bring in my Auric Glow Lust. It's the Radiant Luminizer. This is the shade Pyrite because this, like normally liquid products like this, foundation, liquid highlighters, etc. They're 30 mils or 1 ounce. This is 35 mils or 1.18 fluid ounces. So that's the connection I'm making. So that, but my goal is to finish it because as you can see, I'm all the way down here already. So I think with a year's worth of working on this, I can definitely finish it. I love this so much. I don't know that I would necessarily get this shade again. Like it works okay. I might go a shade down because it works okay in the summer, but it's just like in fall, winter, spring, it's too dark just a little bit. And sometimes I do like just wearing this on its own. Like I brought this to Vegas and I don't think I bought any foundation. I think I just brought this and everybody kept commenting on how good my skin looked and I was just wearing this. So this is amazing. I love it. and I'm going to bring it in for Buster. We're going to finish it up. And then the last pet I have to bring in is Lucy. Lucy is she's the pet that we've had the least, but we've still had her since 2015. So Molly passed away like a week or two before we moved into this house. So we knew there's no way we were going to get a cat right after moving. And we it was way too soon to think about getting another cat like before we moved because, like I said, she only passed maybe a week or two before we actually moved houses. So we were just going to have the 2 cats for a while. And we did for a while. For like 2 months. I don't even think we made it 2 months without a 3rd cat. So we went to the store to get cat food, and I was just like, let's just look at I just like looking at the animals because I love cats and I like looking at the dogs and stuff. And I've been able to like look at them before with no problem. Well, this time we went back there and, all the cats, and there was a bunch of kittens, some older cats, and they were all very cute. And then there was Lucy all by herself in her cage, and she looked so sad. Like she was sleeping, but she looked so sad. And so we looked, and then we went back to go pick out the cat food and pay and stuff. And as we're walking back to the cat food, I started crying because I saw Lucy, and I knew that I needed to adopt her. I knew I needed her. So I cried, and then my husband agreed that we could get her because, Molly was my cat and she passed. So I was getting another cat. Not to replace her, but, I needed to fill that void of missing my cat. So we adopted her that day. She was 5 when we got her, and that was another thing that I think pulled me towards her, because as much as I love kittens, and like we got Buster when he was a kitten, I don't know if I could ever handle having a kitten again. He was a terror. So having a 5-year-old cat, plus it's harder for them to get adopted because people want the small cute kittens. So we brought her home, and it took her a little while. She still doesn't like Buster. They do not get along. But she loves me. She's finally warmed up to my husband after like 5 years. Well, we got her 8 years ago, but it took her like a good 5 years to actually warm up to him. And we didn't realize it when we adopted her, but she is a floof monster. She's really small. She's probably like 7 or 8 pounds. She's tiny, but she is so fluffy. And she's extremely neurotic. So I needed to find something that was like kind of difficult. And I decided to go with one of my Stila. This is the Shimmer and Glow in Vivid Sapphire, because these are just liquid eyeshadows and me do not really get along, but these dry out. And this one is pretty dry, but not so dry where I couldn't use it, or if I put a little Duraline or whatever in it, it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to use this. This is the shade. It's blue. Maybe there you can see like it shifts. It's like a duochrome, blue to purple. So I'm going to bring this in for Lucy, and I'm just going to use it as much as I use it for the rest of the project. And then at the end of the project, I'm going to throw it away. Okay, I talked about my cats a lot, so I need to kind of get going. Bichon Freeze Hypoallergenic, a clean makeup or skincare product. I have this lip balm from CoverGirl. It's in their Clean Fresh line. This is the tinted lip balm in You're the Palm. I also have a lot of lip products in here. So I'm just using this 24 times, even though it's a lip balm. It does have some color to it, so since it's a colored product, I'm only going to use it 24 times. Then 6 Black Cat black packaging product, or from a black owned makeup brand that is from Corey Step, or something you feel lucky to own, and that is from Zoe Redstone. This is a black owned makeup brand and product packaging, not really product, but this is from Oma Beauty. This is one of their Black Magic palettes in the shade, or the color story, Freedom. Here's the inside packaging. It does have a black in it. I've never used this, and I really like Oma Beauty products. So I'm just going to use this No Pan Left Behind. That should be fairly easy. Ooh, I want to... That reminds me of Tea Garden from ColourPop, which I actually really love that shade. So, woo. Yeah. Ooh, that is beautiful. So, I'm going to use this No Pan Left Behind style. Then, boop, a product you use on your nose. This was one of the examples, so I'm going to do it. I have these Target Up and Up Deep Cleaning Pore Strips. There's 14. It originally came with 14, but I've used one like a while ago. So there's 13 left. I'm just going to finish this box up. I don't know. I keep buying stuff like that because I'm like, it always looks like it works, but it never works on me. I don't know what. So I just want to finish those up and get those out of here. Then for cat litter, something that makes a mess, that's credit to Lynn S53. Loose eyeshadows. These Tammy Tanuka ones, especially. So this, I don't know what the actual shade name is, but it's SZ_41_VM. Of course, I know I have it somewhere, but this is, whoo, that is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get a swatch. I need, I don't know, just put a little bit, I guess, of Duraline on my hand because I don't have anything else that would make it stick. But I don't think I've ever used this one or this shade. Oh my god, that's pretty. So there it is. My goal is going to be to try to finish this. That's not going to happen, but I'm going to try. It'd be nice to finally finish one of these. And this one only has like maybe 1 ml of product or something. It's a very, it's like her smallest amount that you could get. So there's that. Then for catnip, an item that makes you lose your mind. My sister gave me this, or she let me have it. This is from Pinrose. It's called Gilded Fox because she didn't like the way it smelled on herself. I think it smells so good. It's very like sexy, and I don't know what the scent notes are, but it's amazing and I love it. And my goal will be to try to finish it. Then for Catitude, a product you wear when you're feeling sassy or that makes you feel sassy when you wear it. I am bringing in my Bite Beauty Lip Lab lipstick in the shade Bestie. This is what I'm wearing right now, so I'm not going to bother swatching it, but this is what it looks like. It's a red. I always feel sassy when I'm wearing red, so I'm bringing this in for 24 uses. Then Chihuahua, a product the beauty community can't stop yapping about. I had a hard time with this one because I'm not really like up to speed on the beauty community, but I feel like at least for the last year or so, lip oils have been like the thing. So I have this lip oil from Merit in the shade Marrakesh, or Marrakesh, however you pronounce it. And I like it. It is a tinted lip oil, obviously, so it does give your lips some color. And I've worn it a couple of times, just here and there. So I'm going to use this 24 times. Then for 12 is Corgi Butt Wiggles. My friends have a Corgi, and they do the butt wiggles. A gel product or something that jiggles. I have my Peach and Lily Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer. This is brand new. I will not be breaking into this until whenever I'm done with the moisturizer I'm currently using, but it shouldn't be too much longer. So there's really no way to mark this either. So it'll just be done when it's done. For German Shepherd, Guard Dog or Protector, an item that protects your makeup. For me, that is setting spray, and I love my all-nighter, and I have 2 of these like little tiny ones. They'll probably last me about a month-ish each, so I'm just going to bring both of these in to finish. Harness, a product you have to stop yourself from using because you love it so much. That's credit to Kim at Teacher Loves Beauty. I'm going to bring in the Sol de Janeiro Milky Leave-In Conditioner because it's the Cheirosa 62 fragrance. It's a really nice leave-in conditioner, and I have to stop myself from using it because I have other hair products that I need to use, and this wasn't in a project until now. but now it's in a project and my goal will be to finish it. Husky Loud Talkers, a loud product, bold color or loud packaging. This is also from Taru at Cruelty Free Panner. And this is definitely a bold packaging and product. This is the Beauty Bay Age of Opulence palette. I mean, there's definitely, it's like half neutral, half very bright, bold colors. But I'm going to bring this in for No Pan Left Behind because I have not used every shade. At least I don't believe I've used every shade in this palette yet. I may have. It looks like I at least swatched them all. So I don't know. But I'm going to bring that in No Pan Left Behind. Then for ID tags, a product that starts with the first letter of your name. I have this number 7 Airbrush Away Radiance Boosting Primer. I've tried one of just the regular primers before from them and I really liked it. So when I saw the Radiance one, I love glowy. So I decided I was going to pick it up, and then I've had it for a long time and never used it. So I'm going to try to finish this. Labrador Golden Retriever Hunting Dogs, a product that you had to hunt down or was hard to find. This could have, I guess, gone in the Chihuahua category too, but this is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. I've wanted to try Black Honey forever. I could not find it. None of the dupes I couldn't find. So this is really more like a balm, but it's right there. And yeah, my goal is going to be 24 uses on this as well. Next is 18 Litter Box, an item you wish your cat would bury in their litter box. I'm like 99% sure I'm going to declutter most of these, but I want to give them a fair shot before I do. So in this palette, ignoring this side, we're only focusing on this side. Remember ColourPop's loose bronzers and blushes and highlighters? Yeah, I forgot about them because I've had these for a long time and I never use them. Especially these bronzers are not, I don't think they're good. They're definitely going to be going. But I want to use, there's 10 products here. I want to use each of them 3 times. So I've got 3 bronzers, 3 blushes, and then 4 highlighters. And at the end of the project, at the end of the 3 uses, I will decide if I want to keep any of them or declutter any of them because they have just been sitting here. And if they're still good, I will send them off on their way to a better home because I am not using them. Then 19 is Long Haired Cat Favorite Hair Product. This is kind of boring, but it's a shampoo. It's been in my shower. I've been using it, so it's a little gross, but this is the Garnier Whole Blends Honey Treasures. I love this shampoo. It's so good. So I'm here. I'll mark. I might mark it. I might not. Who knows? But I want to finish it. It's shampoo. That shouldn't be a problem. Then for 20 is Poop Bags, something you always run out of at the worst time. I don't really run out of things because I'm a really slow panner. But I mean, I have run out of like skincare and stuff while on vacations. So this is a cleanser and a makeup remover. So this is the Peach and Lily Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser. It's pretty bad if you're run out of your makeup remover and your face wash at the same time when you're on vacation. So that's just kind of where I'm going with this. But I'm up here and I want to finish it. It will take a while because these kinds of products generally take a while to use up, but that's okay. Then for Poodle, a product that makes you feel high maintenance, a bougie item. I'm going to bring in this Hourglass Quad. This is the Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Unlocked. I've had this for quite a while. I just want to use this palette 20 times. I'm going to try to use it, use all the shades. You know, there's the setting powder / finishing powder, bronzer, highlighter, blush. So try to use all 4 at the same time. And I guess for me, a use is if I touch the palette. So it doesn't matter if I use 1 shade or 2 shades or 3 shades or 4 shades. That's still one use, if that makes sense. So 20 uses on this one. Then for Pug, an item with cute packaging, I have this little ZC Kitty Quad. It's all in Chinese on the back, so I don't know which which color story exactly it is, but here it is. My goal is just, I think I just want to hit pan on one shade. I think if I'm reading this correctly, there's a total of 3.5 grams in this little palette. So there's not, I mean, there's still a decent amount of shadow, but it's not like impossible to use it in a year. So that's what the shades look like. And there they are swatched out. So I don't have like a specific, I'm going to hit pan in this shade. It's just whatever one happens, and it probably won't happen, to be honest, but that's my goal. Then 423, Scooby-Doo, a mystery item, mystery bag, or never tried before. These are a mystery because I don't remember what exactly they are. Like, okay, so a very long time ago, Misty sent me a friend mailbox, and I think these are from the Body Shop, but I don't remember. There's shower gels, and there's 3, and I don't know what specific scents they are. This one smells like lemon. This one smells like orange. And this one smells like strawberry, so we're just going to go with that. But I've had these for a long time, and I've never used them, so I'm going to use those up. 24, Scratching Post, any nail product. I don't have anything specific to show because I have been so bad about doing my nails. Like, obviously, they're not done now. My goal for this prompt will just be to do my nails 12 times throughout the duration of the project. That's it. 25, service or emotional support animals. They're loyal. A product that never lets you down. That would be my Oma Beauty Say What foundation. I love this foundation. I have 2 bottles. This is my winter shade. It is Fairlady T2N. My summer shade, I think, is the T3C. So I have a goal of 24 uses, and it can be whichever, you know, if I don't get 24 uses on this before I need to use my summer shade, I'll just continue the uses with my summer shade. But I love that foundation. It's so good. Sharpay, a skincare product that combats wrinkles. This is like a gimme, so you gotta have 1 or 2 gimmies in there. This is just a sample of the Garnier Green Labs 3-in-1 Night Line Smoothing Serum Cream. This was, I'm guessing this is a full face. It's a serum, a night cream, and eye cream. And it's apply all over face and neck. I probably won't use this whole packet in one use. It might be like 2 uses, but that shouldn't be a problem. The one thing that should not be a problem. Number 27, Shih Tzu Maltese, something small that has a big impact. Well, I have my Rare Beauty highlighter because these things are blinding. This is in the shade Mesmerize. Probably gonna have to start going on my... And this is like the silkiest highlighter I've ever felt in my life. It is lovely. So there's that. I have a 24 use goal on that one as well. St. Bernard, something that rescues your makeup look. Well, this always rescues my under eye, and then if you do too much on your cheeks, you can always use powder to like buff it out a little bit. So I have the Beauty Bakery Pinch of Flour setting powder. This is in Oat Translucent. I'm trying to get it to settle evenly, but this is where I'm at, and my goal will be to finish this. This is 7 grams of product, so probably will take me most of the better part of the year to get that done, but that's okay. 29, Treats, something you purchase to treat yourself. So, I mean, does anybody, other people watch Parks and Rec, right? Treat Yourself 2023. I got such an idiot. Anyway, so I went to Rhinebeck, New York with Jaylon and Kim and Dannie in October to go to the Rhinebeck Sheep and Wool Festival. And while Jaylon and I were waiting for Danny's plane to get in, we went to a TJ Maxx because why wouldn't you? And she found these eye patches, and she's like, me and Valerie, well, she was like, Valerie and I love these. So I'm like, whatever. I don't really do eye patches, but I'll give it a shot. So these are the Esfolio Gold Snail Hydrogel eye patches. And there's 30 patches in here, so I want to use all 30 of these up. We'll see if that happens. And finally, vet bills, an expensive item. I know, again, that she got this through the name of that box that I cannot remember. Why can I not remember it? It's like the one that everybody had that was monthly, and all the prices were insane on what they said things cost. Anyway, Deb sent this to me. It's the QMS Meta Cosmetics Active Glow Tinted Day Cream. I looked this up. Apparently this retails for $110. In what world should this be $110? I've used it a couple of times. Like, it's fine. There is no way in hell I would pay $110 for this. No. So I'm going to use this 24 times. I have to look because I think this might be more. Yeah, this is going to be more of a summer thing for me because it's a tinted cream. It's not whatever, but I mean that's still that is tan Andrea, not winter Andrea. So I'm going to use that 24 times, but this isn't going to be something that I won't say never. I might use it once or twice, especially if I mix it with a lighter, like a foundation that's too light or something, or a lighter liquid illuminator. It's not bad, but you can still tell it's just like a little darker than what my face skin would be. So anyway, I've got to get going because I have to work. And this has been a very long video, and hopefully I can edit some stuff down. But that is it for my It's Painting Cats and Dogs finale and intro. And I'm not having regular update schedules for anything because when I do that, then I never update. So I'm just going to update when I can, what I can. And it will be a surprise to everybody when I update things and what videos you see from me. So anyway, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, having a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.